This is the Olight Seeker 4 Mini. It's a 1200 lumen white light flashlight with UV capabilities that's basically the equivalent to if the Olight Arcfeld UV and the Olight Seeker 2 had a baby. Upon unboxing, you'll find the manual, an MCC 1A magnetic charger, and a lanyard, and of course the Seeker 4 Mini itself, along with a rechargeable 3.6 volt 1100 mAh 18350 lithium-ion battery. The Seeker 4 Mini is made of aluminum alloy, is IPX8 water resistant, has a 1.5 meter impact rating, and weighs just under 4 ounces or just over 100 grams with the battery on board. I'll leave the tech specs from the manual on the screen now just in case I leave out any details, so pause the video here to see those details. During my runtime test starting at the 1200 lumen turbo mode, the Mini gradually ramped down to the 600 lumen mode after 3 minutes, and then it ran at that output for an additional 39 minutes before stepping down again to the 60 lumen mode for the remainder of the test for a total runtime of 1 hour and 24 minutes from turbo before the battery became completely depleted. During my thermal test in the 1200 lumen turbo mode, the Mini reached a max thermal output of 121 degrees Fahrenheit or 49 degrees Celsius after about 35 minutes of use. And during my recharge time test using my Olight MCA charger, the Mini took 1 hour and 41 minutes to fully recharge from completely depleted, falling just 11 minutes short of the estimated recharge time stated in the manual. And now let's take a quick tour of the modes and general operation for the Olight Seeker 4 Mini.
I'm here with the child of the Arcfeld UV and the Seeker 2 Pro. This is the Olight Seeker 4 Mini, and this is pretty much one of the coolest little lights that I've actually seen from Olight in a little while. Not that they don't always have cool lights, but this is pretty neat. It has 3 LEDs on the front. 2 of them are going to be the white light LEDs, and one of them is going to be the UV. You also have a button here that's metal now, and this is a magnetic tail cap here as well, and you have your ambidextrous clip right there, and pretty nice looking light all together. It has a little battery indicator on the side here, so when you turn the light on, it tells you that's going to be green, orange, red, and then blinking red for when the battery finally dies. Pretty simple operation. Double click, that's going to bring you right into that UV mode, and that one UV is going to be active. If you turn the light on, you just have to press the button once. It's going to be in memory mode, so it's just going to basically memorize whatever mode you had it in before. The only time you're going to be able to go direct to turbo is when it's already on in white mode. So white mode is going to be turn the light on, double click, that's going to bring you turbo. If you want to go directly into the moonlight mode, you just hold down the side button. That's going to bring you into that 2 lumen moonlight mode. And it's a pretty simple operation. If you want to go into the lockout mode, all you have to do is just hold down that side button. It's going to flash a couple times, and then you're going to have a little red button there, and you're not going to be able to turn the light on. All you have to do to unlock it is just repeat the process. Very simple. If you wanted to use the strobe, 1, 2, 3, if that's what the strobe looks like, you can use that from off. If you have the light off and you wanted to jump into the white light mode, all you have to do is just hold the button down or press the button once. It's going to jump into that white light mode. Like I said, there's no direct to turbo anymore. When you double click, that is going to be the UV light. You have to turn the white light on and then double click to go into turbo. Very simple. Now, it remembers whatever setting you had for the last output. So say you have it in this little medium mode here, turn it off, turn it back on. It's going to memorize that, but you can always jump into turbo anytime you're in the white light mode. If you guys wanted to use the timer, it's very simple. You turn that into the white light mode, and then you're going to do 1, 2, hold on the second press. That's going to be your 3-minute timer. 1, 2 again, hold it down. 2 flashes is going to indicate that you're in the 9-minute timer, and then obviously you can do whatever you want after that. Very simple operation. Now we're going to go into the moonlight mode. That moonlight mode is going to be 12 days of runtime. Hold it down again. You're going to go into that 15 lumen mode. That's 33 hours and 30 minutes runtime. Going to hold it down again. 120 lumens, 5 hours and 20 minutes runtime. And then 600 lumens in that high mode, 50 minutes of use, and then obviously double click. That's going to bring you over to the 1200 lumens, and that's going to be 3 minutes of use. And if you just want to read the manual on screen now, and that's going to tell you exactly what to expect out of the outputs for this light. So with that said, guys, pretty cool. I got mom and dad right here. You can see mom and dad. Now, this is basically like an Arcfeld, but it's not really like an Arcfeld. It's a little chunkier. It's a little shorter. It's got some of Dad's features. It's got that 3 LEDs there. Like I said, one of them's UV. It's pretty nice light overall. Let's take it outside and let's see how it performs in the dark.
The Olight Seeker 4 Mini has a max beam distance of 120 meters or 390 feet in the 1200 lumen turbo mode. It also has a max candela of 3600 CD and utilizes optional LED color tints ranging between a neutral white color tint between 4000K and 5000K and a cool white color tint coming in at 5700K to 6700K, both with a CRI of 70. In this test, I'll be showing you the cool white version. There's also a UV LED with a power of 760 milliwatts coming in the 365 nanometer spectrum.
All right, guys, we're outside with the Seeker 4 Mini, and I'm going to put this in the 2 lumen moonlight mode, and we're 20 feet away from the railing in front of us, and I'm going to jump it up to the 15 lumen mode. That's 15 lumens from 20 feet away, and this is going to be the 120 lumen mode from 20 feet away, and now the 600 lumen mode from 20 feet away. You can start to see in the background there. So we're going to jump this up to the 1200 lumen mode. That's 1200 lumen turbo, and you can see all the way out into the yard there. And now I'm going to put this in the strobe mode, 1, 2, 3, and that's what the strobe looks like. And now I'm going to turn it off. And now we're out in the yard area here, and I'm going to put this into the 2 lumen mode. And now we're going to jump up to the 15 lumens because you really can't see anything. That's 15 lumens. And I'm just out to the yard here, 120 lumens. That's what it looks like from about 30 feet away. And now we're going to go into the 600 lumens. And that's where you can actually start to see into the yard there. That tree line is about 75 feet away from where I'm standing right now. This is 600 lumens. And now I'm going to jump it up to the 1200 lumens. And that's what the 1200 lumens looks like from about 75 feet away. That bush in front of us is about 50 feet away. And that tree line back there is about 75 feet away. As you can see, if we zoom out a little bit, you can actually see that tree line pretty well. And that tree line right up there, you can see up into that tree. And I'm going to turn it off, see how dark it is. Turn it back on. And that's 1200 lumens from about 75 feet away. And I'm going to zoom back here. And you can see, not too bad. Now let's do a side-by-side comparison. I have the Arcfeld on the left and the Seeker Mini 4 on the right. And that's what it looks like, the beam there. As you can see, the Arcfeld is a little bit floody, doesn't go as far. But that Seeker in that 1200 lumen mode, boom, that really punches out there. So for those of you who are wondering, Seeker on the right, Arcfeld on the left. I'm going to turn off that Seeker. That's what just the Arcfeld looks like. Now I'm going to turn off the Arcfeld, and this is going to be what the Seeker 4 Mini looks like. That is pretty cool. That's a nice bright light. And now we're going to test the UV. This is what the UV looks like on the Seeker 4 Mini. And this is what it looks like on the Arcfeld. So Seeker 4 Mini on the right, Arcfeld on the left. You can see that really punches out and dominates everywhere it goes. So that Seeker 4 Mini is just really, really punching, whereas the Arcfeld, well, not so much. Better way to test the UV light than with the Stranger Things Funko Pops. Now this is what it looks like with the Seeker 4 Mini, and it's pretty cool. These guys light up pretty well in all this. And this is going to be what it looks like when you just use the Arcfeld. That's the Arcfeld. And now I'm going to do the Arcfeld on the left and the Seeker 4 Mini on the right. You guys can see. Very cool. Now just the Seeker 4 Mini, and now just the Arcfeld. Just the Seeker 4 Mini, and just the Arcfeld. And now just the Seeker 4 Mini. Really, really nice. Very bright. And now we're going to put the UV light on my patch collection over here, and that's what it looks like with the UV light on it. And then they obviously glow in the dark because the UV light makes things glow in the dark as well. So pretty cool, guys. I like this light.
Now for my pros and cons. First, the pros. The Seeker 4 Mini is the equivalent to the Arcfeld UV, but with a removable battery, and it's also shorter and chunkier, and it feels great in the hand. It also delivers 200 more lumens than the Arcfeld UV. So if you're looking for a more robust version of the Arcfeld UV, but with a removable battery, then this is a great option. Now, as far as my cons go, I don't have any. This is a pretty awesome light. With that said, the Seeker Mini 4 retails for just $79.99 at regular price, but you can pick one up during the June Father's Day flash sale in the bundle with a new O Pen Mini in red and a new striped blue i3E for just $56.99, along with a 5-year free from defects warranty for the Seeker 4 Mini. And if you're watching this video but the sale has already ended, then you can still save some money by using my promo code PG10 to save 10% off of your next purchase on the Olight store website. I'll leave a link down in the description. I hope this video has been helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to see more awesome EDC gear each week. This has been Prepared Guy, and until next time, stay prepared.